Welcome to Flashback Tracks. Travel back in time each Friday to an era of big hair, leg warmers, and Walkmans.
Far out.
Veg out with some clips from Downtime Broadcasting's promotional audio cassette magazine from the 80s and 90s, right here on the World Wide Web.
How often have you heard the phrase, "It's a billboard for your logo"? It's a familiar phrase referencing a commonly used advertising vehicle, the outdoor billboard or highway sign. The billboard is a form of advertising that competes with specialty advertising, TV and radio, for annual advertising and promotional budget money. Yet outdoor advertising is an enigma to most in the specialty industry and to many advertising executives, agencies, and marketers as well. Radio, TV, and print media are more common, and their results, costs, and uses are more familiar to most. But the one thing a buyer of outdoor advertising gets is lasting exposure, hence the comparison to specialty advertising.
NOAB, the National Outdoor Advertising Bureau, is a trade association bringing together an association of less than 700 firms who provide outdoor billboards. Through mergers and acquisitions over the past 15 years, there has been a great deal of consolidation in the amount of companies in the business. The total amount of billboards available for advertising has been decreasing ever since the era of highway beautification began in the 60s.
The average poster is up for 30 days. The common size is about 12 feet high and 24 feet wide. It's estimated that the cost of an effective national billboard campaign is about $2 million. However, most campaigns are run locally. The use of billboards is strategic. Placed near a shopping center, it can be the last medium used to promote impulse buying. Along a railroad line, it can induce the purchase of a magazine or newspaper. In creating a national billboard advertising program, companies buy space on the basis of a system called GRP, or Gross Rating Points. GRP is a measuring tool that is based upon population and probable exposure of a given sign along a major road. It's the billboard industry's equivalent of the Nielsen's or circulation figures. In a region, a local chain may buy 100 GRP. That's enough space to hit all the people, 100% of them, in 1 month. A 50 GRP would reach half the people, and so on down the line. In a major city, a 100 GRP to promote the forthcoming circus could cost well over $500,000 for just 1 month. On top of the space costs, there are creative charges and agency fees as well.
Despite the often used comparison, specialty advertising is in fact a vastly different medium from the traditional 30-day billboard. Specialties last for months, if not years. Their exposure is even more targeted. A logo on a cube pad is exposed to a prospect 8 hours a day, and it promotes impulse buying. Placed in front of the appropriate person, a calendar can stimulate impulse ordering of food or a service for 365 days. Specialty advertising also has a lower GRP cost, or in specialty terms, a lower cost per exposure.
So when comparing billboards to specialties, you are indeed comparing apples to oranges.
Travel back in time with us next Friday as we share more clips from the 80s and 90s on another rad episode of Flashback Tracks, exclusively on Promo Corner. Time to bounce.